to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium. It continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. In charge of the Cardinals, and his head coach, Jonathan Gannon. This side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off from Levi Stadium. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action on first down. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Bobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 43-yard.
Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young, talented quarterback in his first season out of Arkansas.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
First down, play action. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
They'll go play action. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. They'll throw it. Jump off top by his back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Number 23. A loss of 1. It's now
To the air on third and long. Forced out to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. In the huddle, here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the 49ers go up 10-zip here in the first. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First and 10, they're going to throw. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He goes right back to Samuel. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
13 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Got to figure out this third down here. Pass play now. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Toss to the right side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dragon throw out of the gun. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He's got first down here from the 36. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going now on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Cardinals, first down. First and goal, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
17. Cardinals 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Samuel now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll come out throwing. Now here he goes. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they have a new set of downs, too. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 7. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Third down from the gun. Completed over the middle. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Guy plays straight ahead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing recovered from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
So here come the 49ers on offense. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Quick slant to Samuel. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game.
Cardinals 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down. Looking in the air here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away. To the air on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Kai Kroger on for this punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The 49ers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has this down to the 34. 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick toss headed left. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion the tight end over. Throwing it on 2nd down. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Tight end motioning right. To throw here on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. Just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
One last play before the break.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is the Chiefs quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Chiefs bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Quick throw is caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They're going play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. This time it's a passing play. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a fourth down decision to make. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They're going to try and throw it here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Cardinals, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He tosses right to the short side. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Hits the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Working on 1st down. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Right up the gut. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
1st down, play action. Looking this throwback now. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It's a pickup of 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Left screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Brian Callahan sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2. They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. The football outside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 36.
Dropping back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They go play action on first down. Finds him over the middle. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on a run back of the 27. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 on the final play of quarter 3. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Second down now, 7 to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Gibbons on the stop. That's a gain of 6.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First carry here for Jordan James. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
A gain of 2 brings up third.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
There's a give inside to James. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and it netted a solid game.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Toss this one out to James. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw here. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Past the line, he's going to run for it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now run, James. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers go up by 19. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He dodged the tackle. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking underneath here, Benson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
10 more yards. Complete to Calvin Austin.
2nd down, looking for options. He's keeping it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second. Looks like less than a yard.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
David James. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Carry here for James. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They run. It's James. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running this with James. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Carlson's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on seconds. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Benson on 1st and 10. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals facing a 15-point deficit. Pass play coming here. Finds him on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops on his own side at the 49. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Going now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Second and manageable, he's throwing. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss drive. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Back to throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
A gain of 13.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They pitch it out to him here. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 3.
He's going to throw it. Drops back. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Second down pass play coming. Looking for an open man. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
This is James. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.